Hey y'all, I'm Jim said just call me Jamie. Welcome back to another video. Hey y'all, so it is currently 3:35 in the morning. Y'all, your girl is signed up for a 2-hour Amazon Fresh block. Now this will be my second time doing Amazon Fresh, but if you are not familiar with Amazon Fresh is delivering grocery orders to Amazon customers. So it is a 2-hour block for $63 plus tips. That's one thing I can say about Amazon Fresh is when you're doing the grocery orders, you do get tips with those orders. So if you prefer doing grocery orders, jump on it because you get tips. But this will be my second time doing it, so I just wanted something a little laid back this morning. Didn't really feel like doing packages, so I say, y'all, let me jump on this Amazon Fresh right here real fast because I saw it last night and I was like, let me go ahead and jump on this. I am 23 minutes away from the Amazon Fresh warehouse, so I'm excited about that. So y'all, I will pick you guys up once I get there. All right, y'all, so we just arrived at the warehouse. I'm about to go ahead and try to check in real fast. So let me show y'all what they want you to do. So this is my block for the day. It's 63 plus tips. So I'm gonna go ahead and start location and then start travel. I've parked, so I gotta verify my identity. So hold on real quick. So it's verifying my identity, and then let's see, I got to check in after. So check in after 4:30, and then I can verify my identity and do the second phase of the identity verification. All right, y'all, so this is my cart. I have a total of 16 packages, 9 stops, and you have to go and scan each package. Like right here, scan this barcode for each package. So now I'm just about to stack it up in the back of my car. All right, y'all, so this is what it's looking like so far. This is 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and I have all 2 back here. So I'm gonna take this cart back inside and let's go drop off these groceries and make this quick money. All right, y'all, so the first drop-off spot has 4 grocery orders. So they are 15 minutes away, which is not bad. And like I said, we have 9 stops, so we should be able to finish this fairly quickly. So it is currently 4:46. Sorry that it's dark. It's currently 4:46. So depending on how spaced out each order is, because this order is 14 minutes away, depending on how spaced out it is, hopefully I want to say we're finished by 6 o'clock because it's 4:47 right now. So hopefully we finish by 6 o'clock. We gonna see, because you got 2 hours to drop off these groceries. So depending on how many packages or grocery orders you have, you should be able to finish that fairly quickly. Like I say, I got 9 stops. The grocery orders was not bad at all, so we should be able to drop those off fairly quickly. And I'm really, oh, that's a Publix right there. I'm really excited about that. This is my second time doing the grocery orders, and I'm like, I might need to find some balance. I might need to do more grocery orders, get that in more. So 14 minutes away. Pick you guys back up once I get to the first stop. All right, y'all, so we have the first set of groceries. Let's drop them off. All right, y'all, so the first orders have been dropped off. I'm on my way to the next drop-off spot that's 3 minutes away. They have 5 packages, grocery orders. They have, and this is moving by pretty quickly. I like the grocery orders. It's not bad. 9 stops in 2 hours. That's not bad. And it really depends on how many grocery orders you can have, because I see people who have 6 stops, or I got the 9 stops, so it just depends. But it's really not bad, especially if you prefer doing the Amazon Fresh than delivering the packages. Because remember, when I first started doing Amazon Flex, I started off doing the grocery order, and I was like, let me jump on this, and it was $30, because what it is it's $30 base pay plus the tips. So basically I got a total of $55, right? And if you're gonna do Amazon Fresh, pay attention to the Amazon Fresh, because it can switch up. I had an Amazon Fresh order 2 days ago, and the base pay was $112 plus tips, and I had accepted it, but then I had to end up forfeiting it because I was like, God dang, I wouldn't make it there in time. So if y'all get a chance to do that, Amazon Fresh, go ahead and jump on that, especially if you prefer that, and gotta get your feet wet if you prefer that than doing the packages. But just know, with the Amazon Fresh, you get the tips. That's a plus. Sometimes I'm gonna put a disclaimer, customers don't have to tip, basically, but usually they put it on there that you get a, is this the right part? Yeah, usually they put on there that you get a tip. So I know the first time I did it, I got a tip. So I am pulling up at my second customer's house, and I'll be back with y'all. All right, y'all, so I am about to be on my 6th stop. After I complete this 6th stop, I have 3 more stops after that. So they got your girl in downtown Atlanta. I've already delivered to 2 apartments, and this is about to be a 3rd. So far, the 2 apartments have been fairly easy. The first one, I love it when they have in the app, like, you automatically unlock the gate, just go in, and you just go straight to the apartment, no issues. And then the second apartment was, you just buzz the little bell, and concierge was right there, so just give it to concierge. Fairly easy. So I'm like, this is a good route, no issues so far. We knocking it out. And after I drop this route off, I'm gonna pick you guys up once I finish the route, so we can chit chat, because it's I want to chit chat with y'all about some stuff, because I know I always got something to talk about or chit chat with y'all about. But I'll pick you guys back up. Oh, I'm sweating it off. I finally finished my route. I finished at 6:31. Let me tell y'all. So not my last stop, but the stops before the last one, y'all, I was struggling. So the 3rd one before the last one of the stops, Amazon GPS was giving me the wrong way to get to the person's address. So the person's address was, it had a wall, so they kept taking me to the wall when there was houses in front of that wall. So I was trying to get on that road to get to the houses, and I could drop the package off. So Amazon GPS kept messing me up with that, so I had to end up putting that address in my GPS on my phone in order to drop that package off. Then I had to, because see, all the apartments that I had so far, I had no problems until I got to my last stop, or the stop before my last stop, having problems trying to find the Amazon GPS giving me the wrong way to get to the person's address. So I had to put the address in my GPS, right? Then once I get there in the app, I can unlock the gate to get into the person's address, right? So I didn't know that the apartment complex had elevators. The elevators was in the parking garage, because I'm going through where the gate access told me to go through, and I get to the floor, can't get in at all. So I had to go down the stairs, go through the parking garage. They had elevators there. I had to take the elevator to go up to the person's hallway. Then it was a long walk to get to their actual door. So I'm just like, oh my God, I'm not trying to be late with these people groceries to get to their place. I'm just not trying to be late with it. It was taking me forever. So y'all, thank God I'm finally finished. It wasn't bad. This Amazon Fresh route was not bad at all. Just know sometimes Amazon can give you the wrong address and you might have to put it in your GPS. So just remember that. Also, it's not as like, I feel like you'll get done within them 2 hours. Because 2 hours is not bad. You can get that stuff done fairly quickly. Unless you're struggling to get to certain apartments or places, then you might run over. But other than that, like I said, I had no issues. Everything was laid back. The route was easy, and I'm really happy about that. So I said that I'm gonna start taking on more Amazon Fresh routes. Just try to keep it balanced between not always having to do the packages. Let me switch it up sometimes. But this is what I wanted to talk to y'all about. So y'all know the gig economy is really in an uproar right now, which I'm gonna make a video on gig workers quitting. But we recently came across a YouTuber, and we just gonna address the elephant in the room, Pedro, getting his account deactivated because of the simple fact that, well, let me back up. Pedro went live last night, right? And I caught the live. I watched a little bit of the live, and Pedro was supposedly, I guess, somebody snitched on him. That's what it is, which I had an idea. That's what it is. And if you don't know who Pedro is, a gig worker, he has a bigger platform, but he was like, somebody snitched on him, and he had an idea of who it was or knew who it was. And this is my take on it. This is my opinion. You can agree to disagree. I really don't give a damn, right? But this is my take on it. He was like, everybody will get eventually deactivated, which may be true, right? Because you probably can get deactivated because you might piss somebody off, one of the workers off, or somebody just might be hating in general like that. And basically somebody snitched on him, so basically he got deactivated, supposedly. I don't know how true it is, but if that's the case, it is what it is. But this is my take on it. When you do something to somebody, make sure you stand on that. And Pedro was like, well, I'm not gonna blast the person for what they did or whatever. It's kind of dark, y'all. Sorry. At the end of the day, Pedro, you better than me, sweetheart. I'm sorry, you better than me. Because this is how I feel. I feel like if you're gonna do something to somebody, make sure you stand on that. Don't go and hide. Make sure you stand on that. At the end of the day, what y'all fail to realize, sorry, it's so dark. What y'all fail to realize, karma is a bitch. When you do something to somebody, make sure you stand on that shit, or it is what it is. And let's say Pedro he better than me, because I just don't have the patience or the temper for no nonsense at all. I don't have the patience or the temper for no nonsense. And at the end of the day, all right, you don't know who know who. You don't know what people practice. And when I mean what people practice, you don't know if they as practice hoodoo, voodoo, whatever. All right. And what you fail to realize, let's say karma's a bitch. You might be like, oh, ain't nothing gonna happen to me. Well, you forgot you might have a mama, or you might have a brother or a sister or whatever. You just can't do nothing to nobody and don't think karma gonna wrap back around and get you back in return. You just can't do that. I'm just not in the business to do that. Just at the end of the day, you taking food out his family's mouth just because he did something you ain't like. That's what I don't understand with people. Everybody need a job. Everybody need a side hustle. Everybody need to make money. So whatever he did hurt you that bad to get him deactivated. A lot of people out there, they be clowns. They just full of BS. It just don't make no sense. It don't really make no sense at all. I don't understand. I just don't understand. I really don't. But y'all, I say you better than me, because I've been gonna blast the ass. I was gonna blast the ass. I don't give a damn about no oh, I'm not the person that just say who it is. That person didn't give a damn about you or your family. That person didn't give a damn about taking money out your family mouth. So if they didn't care about you, why should you care about them? That's what I don't understand. You just gotta be careful what you do to people. You got to stand on what you got to stand on that, whether it's legally or illegally. Don't go into hiding. Don't do that, because you wasn't thinking about hiding when you did what you did. So that's just my take. That's just my opinion on it. You can say, you can agree to disagree. I don't give a damn. I don't care. So, but y'all, enough about that. We moving on. But if y'all enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll catch you guys on the next one. Bye.